and welcome back to Googie's Kitchen, and if you are new here then hello and welcome. My name's Alexis and today I want to show you how to make my delicious quinoa fruit breakfast bread. As I just mentioned, today I want to share with you how to make my quinoa fruit breakfast bread. Now this recipe is really easy to do and it's a great breakfast if you need something quick and easy in the morning. So kids are back at school now and I need quick and easy in the morning. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this loaf and then I'm going to freeze it and then I'm going to take it out as and when I need it. So while I was making it, I thought I'd share this recipe with you. So here is how to make my delicious quinoa fruit breakfast bread. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to preheat my oven to 200 degrees. So the first thing I've done is I've pre-lined a loaf tin. So you don't have to use a loaf tin, you could use a square tin or even a round tin if you wanted to. And what I've done is I've put oil in the base of the tin and I've spread the oil all over the base of the tin and around the sides. And then I cut 2 pieces of greaseproof paper. I cut one lengthways and one widthways. And then I put those into the baking tray and then I put oil on top of them and I just brush that over lightly as well until everything is covered in the oil. And I'm now going to set that aside. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my quinoa into my food processor and I'm going to blend that until it makes a flour. And this helps it to cook a bit easier. So that's been blended now and that's made a lovely flour. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour that into my mixing bowl and I'm going to add my dry ingredients now. So I'm going to add about 200 grams of gluten-free oats. And the reason I use gluten-free oats is because I have a gluten intolerance. So that's why I'm using gluten-free ones. If you don't have a gluten intolerance, please by all means use ordinary oats. So I'm going to mix that in, and then I'm also going to add in about 100 grams of coconut sugar as well. So I'm adding in the coconut sugar now, and then I have a teaspoon of cinnamon here. So I'm going to add the cinnamon in, and then in this bowl I have a teaspoon of baking powder, 2 teaspoons of bicarbonate of soda and a quarter teaspoon of salt as well. So I'm just going to add that in too. And then I have some berries that I'm going to add in as well. I don't want to blend these, so that's why I'm not adding them to the milk. I want these to stay whole in here, so I'm going to add the blueberries and raspberries. You can choose whatever berries you want. If you want chopped up strawberries, that's fine. If you want blackberries, that's okay. Whatever you have to hand is to your decision. And then I'm going to add in some raspberries as well, as I said. And I'm just going to mix those together now. And then I'm going to set this aside and I'm going to blend my wet ingredients. So I have 200 mils of milk here, which I'm going to pour into my food processor. And then I have 2 bananas as well. These are, it does say in the original recipe, very ripe bananas. Unfortunately, I don't have very ripe bananas at the moment, so you'll have to forgive me. I have these unripe bananas, well, not so ripe bananas, I suppose. And then I'm just going to add the second one as well. And then I'm also going to add in a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Now it was meant to be vanilla powder and the vanilla powder was meant to go into the dry mixture, but unfortunately I don't have any vanilla powder at the moment. I can't seem to get it on Amazon at the moment. That's where I normally buy it. So I've had to use vanilla extract instead. I'm just going to blend these now. What you want to do is blend these until they turn into a smoothie. So that looks very much like a smoothie to me, as you can see. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour the wet ingredients onto the dry ones, like so. And I'm going to mix these together until it forms like a doughy mix or a cake mix. Basically, that's what you want, a lovely cake mix. And it will form a cake mix as well. So I'm going to just keep mixing this until everything is well mixed together. And this recipe is on my blog, Googie's Kitchen Life. And I have lots of recipes just like this one and lots more as well. There's over 800 recipes on there now. So please go check out my blog and don't forget to follow me on there. I would love to have you as a follower and a subscriber to this channel as well. So don't forget that. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my mix to the pre-lined loaf tin that I did earlier. I will get my words out at some point today, I promise you. My husband and son have gone out for a quick bike ride and I've about half an hour before they get back. So if I sound a bit nervous in these videos, it's because I don't want someone to come bursting in while I'm trying to record. So yes, so I have put the mixture into the pre-lined baking loaf tin, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these into the oven for about 25 to 30 minutes or until it all goes golden brown, and then I'm going to leave it to cool, but I'll show you that later. And in my rush to get everything into the oven before they get back, I forgot to put on my pumpkin seeds. So I have 2 tablespoons of pumpkin seeds that I'm just going to spread over the top of the loaf, and now I'm going to put this into the oven. So this has been in the oven for half an hour now, and I've put a skewer in to check that it's cooked, and the skewer has come out clean at every point I put it in. So I'm going to take this out of the oven now and leave it to cool. So I left this to cool, and as you can probably tell, I actually left this to cool overnight. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to transfer this to a board like so, and I'm just going to slice it. So I like to slice these into about 4 pieces, and then that will be my breakfast for the next few weeks. And I'm really looking forward to the next few weeks, probably next few breakfasts. So yeah. As you can see, the blueberries have burst inside there as well. Yesterday it did make the house smell really nice as well when I was making this. And somebody wrote to me on my YouTube channel and said, does the quinoa taste bitter? And I wrote back and said no, but if you find it bitter then you can always add a bit more sugar, or you could add a bit more fruit if you wanted to be a bit healthier as well. So yes, I'm off to enjoy these for my breakfast now. So that's how you make my delicious quinoa fruit breakfast bread. And as I mentioned earlier, I think, I will link this recipe in the description box below for you. But for now, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. And please feel free to leave any comments below. And please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. See you all soon. Bye!